Hello, and welcome back to the Universe Podcast. I'm your host, Tegan Elliott, and today I'm joined by special return guest, Erica.
Hello.
Hi, Erica. Welcome back to the podcast.
Thanks for having me again.
This has been a much anticipated return. As if anyone's not aware, if you don't follow us on the Instagram, which, what are you doing if you're not?
Get on that.
We got just a couple views.
Just a few thousand, maybe a million.
A video of Curly-Ka versus Kikika.
Yeah.
Which now I finally understand. I feel like we should go back. Well, I understood it in the moment, but I feel like it wasn't really apparent that I did. Yes. Because, because eventually I got it and I was like, oh, like, ka, like, and you went,
Abacadabra, yeah.
Wait.
You want to try it?
Wait, can you do the whole thing?
Abacadabra, hejika limonoppa, quadrisa tilfa works, yeah, and za.
I get it now, though.
Yeah.
So is that just for, like, the lower case?
Yes, exactly.
And so do you have, like, a separate one for the uppercase where you go
A, B, C, D,
yeah.
E, F, G. The alphabet.
That sounded like a really stupid question. But okay.
Do you do the normal alphabet?
Do you?
Yeah.
That could be a good question.
Because some of the comments on the video, like,
Let me pull it up.
This girl doesn't know proper letters. And I'm like, I promise I do.
So I pulled up some of my favorite comments from that video because there was a lot of confusion. Hence the video, I think, did as well as it did. So I pulled up some of my favorites.
It was like a fight. There was like people who were on my side and people who were on your side.
Oh, yeah. No, so it definitely, you could tell the comment section was divided by, like, people that learned the British phonetic alphabet.
Yeah.
And just the people that didn't.
But some British people were like, this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe it's just like a school thing.
I read a comment, someone saying that, like, they were Welsh, and so then when they moved to England, that they were, like, completely thrown off by it, and they were really confused. So there was someone saying, so saying Erica with a curly cut is easier than saying Erica with a C? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So, okay, so why do you say Erica with a curly cut rather than Erica with a C?
I think it's just for being little. Like,
yeah. Well, because, okay, so I commented back to someone saying something similar, and I was just kind of like, I think that's just, like, the way she chose to say it. I was like, she knows what the other one is as well, but I think it's just...
know what C is.
This is just her personality, I guess, and just what she wanted to say. I don't know.
Just kicking her and curly her. It's like how you learn when you're little, so if someone asks me, like, how do I spell my name, it's, like, automatically, Erica.
Well, so then someone also had said, like, me as a South African understands this fully and can't grasp how so many don't.
Good. Big up South Africa.
And then someone else had said, breaking news video unearthed of the origin of mumble rap. More at 9. I was like, damn, all right.
I hadn't read that one. That's really...
And then someone else had said, I'm proud to be American after hearing this. And I was just like, and then there were some people that were getting really, really pressed, and they're like, why is she, like, shocked that, like, we haven't learned this, like, stop trying to force your Britishness on us. A lot of comments like that, and I was like, everyone's getting really heated. Like,
yeah,
it's not that deep.
But then the funny thing was there was people clapping back, being like, you're so stupid, why don't you know the proper alphabet? But, like, the grammar in that comment, it's like, learn to spell.
You're like, it's a two-way street, honey.
They don't even know the proper alphabet themselves. Like, they can't spell words. So.
Yeah. The general consensus seemed to be for a lot of people, though, they said it's makes so much more sense the second time.
Yeah.
And I think that's true. And then there were a lot of Americans saying, like, I had to watch this, like, 8 million times, but now I finally understand. And I was like...
Yeah. I think that's why it got so many views. It was people trying to figure me out.
People putting it on their stories. I was like, it was exciting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, okay.
See, I didn't see that because obviously it's not my account, so I didn't know other people had been putting it on the stories.
Oh.
Had they?
Oh, yeah. No, there were a bunch of people, like, putting it on their stories, and then, like...
Oh, my God, no way.
Yeah, and it was really cool to see, and I was just like, so... the first time someone did it, like, well, the first couple times, I was, like, kind of confused. I was like, wait, like, I can go see their stories? Yeah. So I'd click it, and I was like, it looks like I'm, like, lurking. Like, I look really creepy now, because they're see the Universe podcast is like looking at their thing. Yeah. But
that's quite cool though.
Yeah, no, someone had said, I can't stand when people say things like, do they not teach you that in America? It comes across as so entitled.
I'm so sorry.
And someone else said, honestly, yeah, like, I didn't choose what preschool I went to learn the alphabet.
I didn't choose which one I went to.
It's a two-way fucking street. And so this
you can swear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going like, oh, you're so stupid.
You're so idiot. Fuck off.
You're so silly.
That's me when I babysit. Eventually, so little lore here, I used to babysit. Okay. And when I would babysit, like, I hated having to, like, monitor myself with the kids.
Yeah.
So my constant, like, whenever they do something so moronic, I'm like, you're so silly.
In a silly, goofy
It made me
mood.
hate kids, but
Yeah.
we moved. But no, so I think a lot of people were really pressed, and they're like, she's trying to like force her Britishness upon us, like blah blah. And I was like, guys, I learned something. Like, this was just a difference in culture. Like, be open minded. Like, I didn't think it was that deep.
No, but some of the comments were really funny. They were like,
She's speaking in moon runes.
yeah,
I liked that one.
It's like a spell.
Someone said sounds like she's casting spells from Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Someone else said like wet in the Harry Potter. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I think one person commented that, and then the rest followed. It was like,
Yeah.
what spell is this? Like,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah. Yeah.
Okay, I have got a really fun comment. I think I read it to you previously.
What is it?
This guy's gonna be from a guy named Zach.
Zach.
I'm just gonna read it. Here we go.
Okay.
His profile picture also is black and white. Looks like someone in the military with an American flag behind him.
Classic.
Just as like a visual to kind of put you into like what comment you're about to read. Okay. British people just pull shit out of their ass and act like it's normal and everyone else is wrong. They'll say shit like, quote, my name is Zach, spelled with a CH, like chippy whippy, but say it like clicky clacky. But don't mispronounce it on the third Thursday of June when the moon is full or King George will rise from the grave and devour the colonies. Pippity chim cheerio. Then they'll add 17 U's to a word for no reason and go play footy with their mate Gregory, laughing about
Gregory.
Gregory. Chippy whippy.
Go play footy. Oh, crying.
Jerry Mexicans. When I read that, I was like, I was dying of laughter, like crying. And ever since I've read this comment, I've started saying,
Chippy whippy.
I've started saying chim cheerio.
That's like goodbye, isn't it? Like chim cheerio.
Chim cheerio. I don't know, but I've never heard anyone in England ever say anything along those lines, and that's why it was so funny to me.
Oh. Actually, you had told me that ages ago, but it's so good that I forgot. That was all the way back in February, so I'm June.
Yeah,
a
we've
long
been meaning to do
time.
this for a while. We've just been
so busy.
insanely busy.
Yeah. Oh, that is funny. Because when it first started picking up, I would go and read all the comments.
Yeah, you were better at responding to them than me.
Oh,
I was
I
like,
loved replying
she
to
should be
them.
running the account. I was like, she's responding to everyone. She's giving makeup tutorial advice. Like, she was just on it.
Oh, that was right. This lovely girl, she messaged me and she was like, can you do a makeup tutorial? I was like, oh, babes, I'm not cut out for that. I was like, I can't. So this product, and they're like...
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of followers from it as well.
Yeah, I did. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You guys can go follow her at _ Erica Lane.
It's _Erica _ No. I'm trying to change it.
Okay.
So it's right now.
Okay, I'll put it in the description below.
That is so much easier because I can't remember it.
Okay, great.
I think it's _ Erica Lang _
But
We'll
I
see.
love saying Erica Lang is so paying.
Oh, pack it in. Give over.
Well, does anyone ever say Erica Lang is Lang? Like, because Lang and
Callum
Pang
to
are...
take the pace, that's it.
Go, okay, so in England, slang-wise, because we don't have this in America, we don't
Yeah.
say Lang and Pang. It just means like hot, right? It means like fit.
I don't say it. It's quite a southern, like...
So yeah, well, I haven't heard many people say it here unless they're from the South. Like, oh, she is Lang.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
And
People
you're-
use it ironically.
And your last name.
Yeah.
Slang.
Big up, Dad.
Yeah. Also, the term someone is punching.
Oh, I love that.
I say it all the time now, but then when I'm speaking with my American friends, I'm like, right, like no one here says like she is punching or he is punching, which basically the way I see it is it's like I imagine like in my head, this is where I go with this. It's like a little person like punching up to like get like someone that's out of their league. So they're so that's how I visualize the word in my
I
head. If that
visualize
makes
it
sense.
as like, oh, punching, like you can't reach, like you're not on the same level. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
an
Well,
uppercut
so
sort of.
yeah, so you have to just punch up because
Yeah.
you're getting someone out of. So basically, what it means is like if you say, Erica's punching, that means that the person she's with is like out of her league, and she
Yeah.
was able to like get someone out of her
Let's
league.
rephrase that.
Adam is punching.
No, he's not, bless him.
No, I think you guys look really good together.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. So in that case, no one's punching. Although, maybe he's punched a little bit. Because Erica Lang's so peng.
Oh dear. Oh
I
dear.
love saying that.
No, but like you can see on family pictures and stuff, I'm like, how did my dad get my mum? Like, I'm like, what? Like, she's there, she looks gorgeous, and my dad's there too. Like, he's fine.
Well, personality at some point, like,
Yeah.
because there are always so many fit people. Like, you know what I mean? At some point, personality just matters so much more.
Yeah.
Because someone could be so hot and just so boring, and then you're like, great, like, why am I here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get someone who makes you laugh.
Yeah. But,
These people in the comments, they
people
make
in
me
the
laugh.
comments, yeah. Someone had said British people frighten me. Someone also said, what was that?
I can't stay here.
Yeah, you need to go to London. Sorry for all the sound effects.
Oh.
This thing is like very touch sensitive. I made myself a nice coffee this morning because I was like, I watched this vlog. Okay, sometimes I'll go on YouTube. I'm talking like once every 6 months, and I'll watch an Emma Chamberlain video because I'll just be like, you know what?
Okay.
I just want to see girly just living her best life, and it'll inspire me to like want to like drink iced coffee and work hard, play hard kind of energy.
Yeah.
So I watched the one where she went to like the south of France from like a year ago, and,
Okay.
and she was drinking a nice coffee, and I was like, that looks really good. I'm gonna make my own.
Nice.
Anyway, yeah, total little side quizzer. But okay, someone also commented, this last little comment I'll read was they spelled Curissa when you were saying, how do you say the?
Carissa.
No, when you're doing the phonetic alphabet and you say Q,
Qua.
you go Quarissa.
Quarissa.
Oh,
Like
someone
like, oh, what's before
QRS.
QRS.
Quarissa. Yeah. Well, also someone
Carissa.
commented. Well, so someone commented Carissa with like CURASAH. Anyway,
Quarissa.
Quarissa. Yeah.
That's quite a nice name. You know when people on TikTok do
Sorry.
people on TikTok do baby names.
Yeah.
And it's like words that would make great baby names if they didn't have weird connotations. I feel like Quarissa. Like, you know, people like chlamydia.
If you were to have a kid,
Yeah.
do you have like any name you'd like really want?
I don't want to put it out there.
Okay, true.
Okay.
Because
What
like
names that I
in
like-
Friends with Monica and Rachel.
Oh, I don't know.
Have you not seen Friends?
I have seen Friends, but a long time ago.
When Monica is saying like the name that she would want her kid to be.
Oh, okay.
And then Rachel's like, wait, actually, I want to use that. And then she
Yeah.
names her kid. I think it was like Emma.
Yeah, it's Emma.
Yeah.
I quite like Florence and things like that, but they're like quite popular right now, so I feel like it'll.
Yeah. Well, see, my mom always named her cats after like places. So she had like Berlin, who started to go by Burley.
Burley.
Um,
Quite like that.
She had Savannah after Savannah, Georgia. She went by Savvy. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. So her cats they used to be named by places. Like right now, she's a cat named Maui.
Hawaii.
Yeah. There you go.
Geography.
Okay, wait. What do British people think of like Hawaii?
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, but they've put a plea out, haven't they, to stop tourism.
Yeah,
I can't
it's a
go.
lot of tourism. Yeah.
But I like surfing.
She's a surfer girl.
Why did I say that? I was like, I like surfing. Yeah, I enjoy
American's coming out of
surfing,
you.
and I feel like Hawaii's the place to be.
Yeah. I mean, you could surf in California.
Yeah, I really want to go to Malibu. That's like
Oh, you know what I
higher
watched last
than
night? Okay,
Hawaii. Oh my God, you're
I had my
lying.
coffee. I'm sorry. I watched last night for the first time with some friends the film called Wild Child with Emma Roberts.
Tegan. Yes. Tell me more.
So,
What did you think?
So let me tell you. So watching it, it's definitely for like more of like an American audience. I felt like, right? Because it's her going to England, and so okay. Here's the premise of the film. This girl, Emma Roberts' character, not remembering what her name is. She lives in Malibu, California, and she is kind of a bad Poppy. Yeah, I just watched it last night, and you've got memory.
I've seen it like 8 times.
And so she is acting out, she's being a bad kid, and gets sent to boarding school
Yeah.
in England.
But she meets Harriet, head girl.
Yeah.
You must shake the hand of the head girl.
So
I'll shake the hand of the head girl when she earns my respect.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and FYI, and then she was like, and then the other one girl, she's like, if I knew what that meant, I'm sure it would sting. And I was like, what a sick burn.
Yeah.
No, so I think it came out in like 2008 or 2009,
Something
and
like
she
that.
goes to England to go to boarding school, and some of those British girls were like, it was fake British accents, and it was like being in a room surrounded by British people. It was like the film like was pissing me off. I don't know how to explain. No, one of them was fake because
Which one?
the one that's like her friend, from the dorms to Holly.
No. I
Is that her
can't
name?
remember name. But like Drippy and Harriet and all of them, they're like proper.
They sounded actually British, but the one that
I
was
know
like,
which one, her friend.
the one that ended, she was like the one that was like nicest to her at the beginning.
Yeah.
She kept switching between like it would sound American
never
or
even
British.
noticed that.
It was driving me insane. I was like,
Wow.
why don't you cast an actual British person then? Stop having an American fake
Yeah.
it. It was definitely like I wonder if it maybe like someone like knew her father in the industry or her mother and like had industry connections to get the role
Maybe.
as a British girl. I was like, bruh.
Classic, nonetheless.
Bruh. But
Love that film. I could talk about that film. This is a separate podcast.
it was
The
really
Wild Child
cute.
podcast.
It was really cute. I liked
Freddie,
it.
and he's like, more, puppy more. But this is why Callum gets annoyed, because I say Mua, and he's like, it's more. And then in Wild Child, he's like, puppy more.
Yeah.
More. Mua.
Well, okay, also, I found myself like screaming of joy when they finally like kiss. I know it's like a rom-com, like it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's like so, and I predicted so many things. Eventually, everyone around me was like, Tegan, shut up. And I was like, what can I do film? What can I say?
I can predict these things.
You know, the other night I watched Sense and Sensibility for the first time.
I saw your private story.
I-
This girl stayed up till 4 a.m.
Five.
Watching Sense and Sensibility. I've not seen it. Is it the one with Emma Thompson?
Emma Thompson, she was
Yeah.
great. And Kate Winslet and Alan Rickman. Didn't realize he was in it. I was like, what are you doing here, Professor Snape? Oh, yeah. It was really good, but I was like, I'm going to end up like Marianne. I'm going to
What's she
become
like?
Marianne. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I was like, if you know, okay, here, basically skip the next couple seconds because I'm going to spoil it if you haven't seen it. Marianne, she has this man that she loves, right?
Yeah.
And then he ends up marrying for money and not for love. And so she's like heartbroken, almost dies of this heartbreak, like gets severely ill. And then ends up like marrying Alan Rickman's character and like has to settle.
Oh, girl.
And like she's happy, but it's not the love that she had with other
Let's
guy.
not aspire to be Marianne.
And no, I'm gonna be Marianne. I feel
You're
like
not.
it's gonna happen.
You're speaking it into existence, Shush. Be quiet. You will be Poppy Moore from Wild Child.
I want to be Puppy Moore. I'm gonna move to England. I'm gonna.
You are.
No, but like, and then I'm gonna be Puppy Moore this summer. I'm bringing my friends to America.
Are you?
I am.
Fun.
And I'm excited. I'm thinking of all the places I want to take them. And I'm like, for me, obviously, it's like my home. Like, here's the thing. You know how British people here are like, England's so shit. My hometown is like a shithole, is what everyone always says.
Yeah.
And then I go and I'm like, I love it. It's so fun and new for me, right? But for me, it's like, I feel like my hometown, I'm like, it's kind of shit. But like other people, like I know that they're gonna come visit, and I need to like, number one, hype it up.
Yeah.
But number two, I think that they're gonna think it's really cool. And one of them's coming. He's never been to America, so
okay.
I'm really excited.
See, I've been to America before, but just like Disney World, Florida.
Yeah.
So.
I'm going to Disney World, I think, in September before we come back to uni.
Oh, exciting.
Oh.
Disneyland or Disney World?
Disney
'Cause it's
World.
different, isn't it? So Disney
Florida.
World is Florida. Okay.
And here's the thing, my dad booked the flights, and he told me the dates, and I was like, I don't really know why we're flying on September 11th. And he was like, the flights were cheaper. I was like, I wonder why. I'm flying on 9/11. I was like, couldn't have picked a different day. So I was like,
That's just a dad thing, that, isn't it? Getting the cheapest one. Oh my god.
Well, because he got a deal. So when he went to the Seattle Kraken like ice hockey game,
Okay.
he and my sisters won 2 round trip tickets, I think, to anywhere, and you're allowed to fly September, October time, I think is what the terms were.
And he
So he was like,
picked the 11th.
well, go to Disney World. And then, yeah.
Well, good luck. You'll be fine.
I'll be
If
fine.
anything, they'll be super safe.
If anything, I'll probably be safer.
Exactly.
Because security that day is going to be hyper alert.
Yeah, but surely, actually, let's not get into that.
We're not going to deep
No.
dive. But,
Let's not, yeah.
yeah.
That could end quite sad.
Anyway.
But what are you excited for when you go back to America?
Well, here's the thing is because I just went back in
Easter, right?
Easter time.
Yeah.
I was there for a month. I worked, I had me time, I chilled, I had fun. I went to California. So fun.
So jealous.
But I was just there like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So I don't feel the urge to go back. I don't miss it. I'm kind of annoyed that like I have to leave so soon because I just got back.
Yeah.
And like and now I'm taking my pictures off my wall. Like so my room on behind the camera looks barren and sad. I'd stick to my fairy lights, my pictures. Also, how do you get the blue tack marks off your wall? Asking for a friend.
Rude.
Asking for a friend.
With difficulty.
I feel like, well, I think they're oil-based, are they not? So if I
Yeah.
use some sort of vinegar or something,
Let's let them tell you.
I'm like, well, I've a fresh coat of paint and no one's going to know.
No, my room's bright purple and I've also used blue tack, so
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
Oh, well, great.
We'll see.
Anyway, so now, but yeah, so I've been packing up my room bit by bit. All my shot glasses are packed away in bubble wrap.
Kind of iconic.
Yeah.
You've still got your Aperol. It's actually empty.
Oh, and I've got a half full one and another full one in here. I need to start drinking Aperol, but it hasn't been sunny, so I haven't had like a reason. I feel like I preemptively got this Aperol bottle and now it's grey. But
Wow, you really are turning British. Look at you talking about the weather.
talk about the weather. Yeah, anyway.
So grey outside.
Well, in Sense and Sensibility, there's a scene where she's telling the little girl, she's like, if you have nothing to say, then talk about the weather. And I was like, oh, she's learned from a young age there.
Yeah.
So
It's typical though.
yeah,
Like, people do just do that. Oh, what a sunny day outside.
yeah. But side quest. We need to talk quickly about Taylor Swift and Maddie Healy.
Okay.
Do you keep up with any of this?
See, it's on my TikTok For You page.
Okay.
I actually don't care though. I think it's kind of funny.
Okay, well, they're done. After 2 months, they broke up.
Well, good for them. That's fine.
I think she could do a lot better. And I also think he was a rebound. Think about it. A boyfriend of 6 years, and then...
6 years.
So she and Joe Alwyn dated for 6 years.
You are lying.
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah, that's why you haven't heard much about her dating life lately, because it's 6 years. And so then they broke up, and she wrote this song called You're Losing Me. I think it's the most devastating song she's ever written. Genuinely. If you... I would listen to it. Basically, the song talks about two people just growing apart, and they're just different people, and how she's trying to put down these signs that like she thinks the relationship's not okay and it's dying, and he just doesn't see it, and like no one did anything wrong, and she's not blaming anyone for the breakup, but it's just so good. It's really good.
I wonder what song she'll write about Matt Healy.
No, but here's the thing. I think he was a rebound.
I think they were just
After a 6-year relationship. Yeah, I think it was like a 2-month fling. I don't think it's that deep.
Is there any evidence that this was even a thing?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
Just that one picture of them leaving.
There's multiple.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. And so like
I'll let you off then.
Yeah. So it was a thing, but now it's over. And so she was singing I don't want to live forever. The one that was in Forever with Zayn. Living in pain, and I don't want to fit wherever.
Yeah, another one.
That one. She sang that for her surprise song. And so everyone was like, oh my God, is Zayn going to come out? Is Zayn going to come out? And then he didn't come out. But apparently she her voice like cracked. Like she was like choking up, like trying to like, you could like press down the emotion. And everyone's like, she's crying about Maddie. I was like, get fucked. It's about Joe. She's upset about like a 6-year relationship ending. That's got to be really hard. And now she's performing on tour. Yeah. And she's the biggest superstar in the world. I am floored. Who was your favorite One Direction member?
See, I was that girl that was like, I hate One Direction.
I didn't really know them much because I feel like I listened like, I feel like my growing up, my parents didn't let me watch a lot of Disney Channel or Nickelodeon and stuff. So when I would watch it, it would be at friends' houses.
They were on Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
No, they wouldn't let me watch a lot of that. But I know, and so going from there is then like music as well. The only reason I knew about Hannah Montana was because when I go to my friend Katie's house, that then like I'd listen to Hannah Montana. But for me, like, at my parents' house, it was like Disney, Barbie, and their music. So I listened to a lot of 80s, like rock and yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say Harry, probably.
Okay. I mean, well now, yeah, obviously. But, I mean, if you were Harry Stanton
Frat boy Harry.
Since day one. How about long hair Harry? I thought he was fit. Have you seen the picture of him? I think it's at, like, Liam's mom's wedding or something. And he's wearing, like, a black, like, unbuttoned shirt and the hair and the hat. Oh.
He always looks good. He can pull anything off.
Yeah, he can.
He's just...
I have to pick up my outfit. I'm seeing Harry in, like a
week.
You're
going to see him?
I'm going to see him at Wembley.
Tegan, that's so fun.
My friend Will and I are going. We're very excited. So I'll probably do a podcast episode with him after the show so we can like talk about it and everything.
Yeah, good idea.
Because
That'll be fun.
it'll be fun to talk about. Because I'm going to Wembley. Like, I'm so excited. But yeah. And then also, okay, I was just gonna quickly tell you my favorite One Direction member. It was Zayn.
Was it? I think that was not a popular choice. I feel like people just jump between Niall and Harry.
I was always a Zayn girl. It's just there's just something.
Yeah, he's a good singer. He's a really good singer.
Yeah. Well, now there was the accusations about. I mean, why he and Gigi broke up and all that.
Oh dear. God, this is turning into like a celeb gossip.
Celeb gossip. I know. Okay. We're gonna move.
Oh, moving on. Okay.
Onto American things.
Yeah.
So as everyone is aware, if you've been listening to the episodes, I brought back some American treats that Cal tried. He tried the Takis and he tried one other thing, and then I think someone else also tried something else. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna have you try some goodies. Okay. And the thing is, obviously, since I'm going back to America soon, like, I'm literally gonna have these treats anyway. So
yeah, that's a big M&S bag.
Oh yeah, I love. Okay, M&S. Do you call it Marks and Sparks?
No, just M&S.
I heard that for the first time from someone from America who, like, she's had family in England or something, and so she was like, "Oh, Marks and Sparks," and I was like,
I call it Marksies.
I call it M&S.
M&S or Marksies, yeah. But they used to have like a Sparks card, like, yeah, it's quite confusing.
Do you want to start with something sweet or something savory?
I don't care. You surprise.
Oh my god. Okay.
Should I close my eyes and guess what it is?
No. Okay, we're gonna start with something sweet that's a little out of the box here. This is something I definitely don't think you've tried.
Okay.
Do you like coconut or mint?
Mint.
Okay. Surprising. Okay. So, have you ever had Girl Scout cookies before?
No.
I have Thin Mints for you.
What are these?
Thin Mints. I had to bring them in a baggie because obviously the boxes. So Girl Scout cookie season is only like a month long, a couple weeks long.
It's a season.
Yeah. No, like you don't get them year round.
These girls walk around for a month long selling cookies.
they'll like stand outside the grocery store with all their boxes, selling them for like $5, $6, $7 a box or whatever. So
wow.
So when I asked if I could bring some to America, my sisters were like, "You can't take the whole box. Like you have to only take some of them." So that's why they're a little baggy.
And these are like the best cookies in America. Girl Scout cookies.
I love Girl Scout cookies. Well, Thin Mints are really popular, so here, just take one.
Okay.
I
think I've probably had something similar, you know.
Here, I'll have one too because
cheers.
Slay. Cheers.
Well, that's good.
And people normally put them in the freezer.
That's really good.
Yeah, they probably were better when they were fresher, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit soft. It's quite nice.
I put them in the freezer.
Wow.
They're better. They're good cold. Yeah.
I thought they were just more of a snap.
They're normally a little more snappy, yeah. Put them in the freezer.
The flavour's nice.
There. I just love throwing things in my bed. It's really fun.
It's nice.
Okay. A little palate cleanser. Now we'll try something savory.
Exciting.
Have you tried? Have you tried? What's something? I think you probably tried these, but they're so good.
Okay. I probably haven't, you know.
Close your eyes.
For this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like it might be.
I'm gonna show it in front of the camera.
Crisp.
Okay.
It's crinkling. This has to be a crisp. What do you call it? A chip?
Okay, I'm just gonna.
No, chicken. I'm quite scared.
No.
Oh, it's a tacky.
Oh, I thought you were gonna eat it first.
Oh, it's a Cheeto.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of Cheetos?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. You don't like them?
I should have gone off. What's it?
Erica's not looking impressed. No, they're so good.
I don't know how I feel. It gets better the more you chew.
Here, I can find you like a skinny one. So here, this is gonna be less airy. It's gonna be more like harder.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they've got like.
Very small.
That sounded really satisfying. I love ASMR.
We talked about this last time. I'm sure we did. Ew. The dust is nice.
Yeah.
The texture of the crisp, the chip,
The
isn't as
Cheetos.
nice. The Cheeto. The Cheeto. Is it true that Americans pronounce T's as D's? Get back into the
Butter.
alphabet now.
Butter.
Butter.
What do you say?
Butter.
Okay. Butter, yeah.
Butter.
Butter.
Cheetos.
Cheetos. Cheetos. Wait.
Cheetos. Cheetos.
I have another snack for you that also has a T in it. This one I want you to close your eyes and try it without looking at it.
Okay. Fab. I hope it's not too big. I'm so nervous.
Okay, here, should I try to like turn it? Here, I'm gonna turn on the volume for you, so you're not gonna hear anything, and I'm gonna whisper it into the mic. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's a Cheez-It.
Oh, this is so
Okay,
weird.
I turned you back up, so now you can hear again.
Okay.
Wait, don't.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see. It was just I just saw a box, but I don't know what.
Okay. I promise it's not spicy or anything. Okay.
That makes me think that it is spicy.
It's not. I promise.
It's a cracker.
We'll eat it.
They're good.
Cheez-Its!
They're good.
They're really good. They're addicting. Nice.
I'm gonna grab a handful of them.
You guys don't have these here. And I was shook because, like, I feel like this is something that would be a hit here.
I've got stuff similar, but that's like cheesy.
Yeah.
That's quite
Cheez-Its.
good,
Yeah, and now the thing is, so, if you want some, you take some home. Like, I'm going home soon. I'm not pressed.
Thanks. I'm due a shop, so cheers.
Okay, the last thing I shall have you try.
They're really good.
Have you had Twizzlers? I personally don't like Twizzlers, but
I don't know.
Twizzlers are like they're like a ropey they say they're strawberry flavored, but they don't taste like strawberry. They're artificial.
They're like Haribo straws or like
I've never had those.
Kind of
Also, this is
sold.
something I recently learned. I thought Haribo was just the gummy bears. I didn't know they did other things.
yeah.
I was shook.
I do loads.
There you go.
Thank you. I feel like I may have had
I'm not a
those before.
huge Twizzler girl, but
I quite like them.
yeah. I mean, I haven't had one since I was like a fetus. It feels like. Let me try it.
Quite a bit of cheesy extract going on there from the Cheez-Its.
Ew. It's just
still
not my
good.
thing. I just can't get behind it. It's not my thing.
It
But
kind of tastes like nothing and everything all at the same time.
I also tried to bring Whoppers, but back to purple. I tried to bring Whoppers, but my dogs ate them.
What are Whoppers?
They're like Maltesers. That's the best comparison I have. They're like a malty ball covered in chocolate, but Whoppers are better.
Are they?
Me, a core memory I have of like Whoppers was when. Did you ever see Twilight in theaters? Like, no.
No.
I was. How old? I must have been like 8 years old ish
Right.
when Twilight was like in theaters and stuff.
Okay.
I went to go see New Moon in the cinema when it came out with my mom.
That's the worst one.
Oh, I loved it.
You love New Moon.
Oh yeah, it was good. And I remember at the theater. So at the time we lived in Atlanta, Georgia. So we lived in the South,
Okay.
and we went to this cinema called Fork and Screen,
Yeah.
which is like for the time it was like this was like a new concept. It was really cool. You would like sit in the cinema and like people would bring you and like waiters would come serve you and bring you food and
that's
things like that.
snazzy.
So isn't that kind of like Everyman
I've not
nowadays?
been. I've not been.
I
to
went.
Everyman.
I went to go see the new James Bond last year. I went to
Okay.
Everyman. And they have like nice seats where I think waiters will come serve you.
Yeah, that
But
sounds really fun.
So back in like 2000 whatever this was this was newish and this was a cool concept. And so people would come over and serve you and they bring you actual food like burgers or tacos or something and then
Yeah.
like drinks. And so I remember I got Whoppers. And then I remember sitting in the cinema as like the scene where Jacob takes off his shirt.
Oh, okay. Outside.
You don't understand. No, no, this is in the film when he's like with Bella and she's like hit her head on the rock with the motorcycle.
Yes, okay,
and so he
yeah,
takes
yeah,
off
yeah.
his shirt so he could like put the shirt to her
Yeah.
wound. Women were feral in this cinema. I'm telling you, screaming. Jacob's shirt. Women were screaming. People were cheering. People were like, oh my God. And I was like, what, 8 years old? And I was like, and my mom's like,
Your mum joined in as well.
a little bit, yeah, because everyone was excited. And I remember then, like, at that point, it's like mob mentality. So I like
Yeah.
joined it. I'm like, woo, I'm fucking 8. You know what I mean? I was like,
Go Jacob!
Yeah,
So were you
Jacob!
Team Jacob then?
Taylor Lautner, yeah.
You were Team Jacob?
I was Team Jacob because I thought he was cuter.
This man was persistent. Bella told him no like 6 times, and he was like,
No,
but Bella.
looking back, because I rewatched them many times, obviously, and as I grow, the more my opinion changes, and I think I become a bit of a better person for it. But I think that they're both toxic, and
Definitely.
it should have been neither. But Bella was a bit strange as well.
What
So
did he say? It's like,
where the hell you been, Loca? Oh, class. But here's the thing: is like Edward. Also, I think if she'd never met Edward,
yeah,
she would have ended up with Jacob for sure.
hop on, spider monkey.
Well, because Edward, she describes he was like a drug to her, and Jacob was like this sunshine and made her happy. And then I was like, she should end up with Jacob. But then, yeah, when he forcefully kissed her, I was like, it's a bit of a red flag, isn't it?
Yeah. I learned how to play
Where
some
was
of
the
the
consent?
soundtrack from New Moon on.
Yeah.
God.
Well, who's the composer? Alexander Desplat. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I love his stuff.
It was the.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. I couldn't play it very well.
Do you play?
No. I just learned it, like on the YouTube thing.
I can't play it really well.
Bars come down.
I can't play it really well, but I also don't play, so that might be why.
I have a really good keyboard. I need to get back into learning YouTube songs.
Oh.
Can't read music. I used to play viola.
Oh.
We went over this last time, as you did, and you talked about the cello.
Yeah, I played
I
the cello.
about your pinky finger.
And then,
pinky toe
oh
wrapping
yeah,
around.
and then I'll...
I used to be able to read music, but now I can't.
And you made fun of my ankles. I made fun of your ankles.
Yeah, my ankles are looking skinnier today, though. I need a shave. Hairy ankles. Stick on that.
I look like a little tanner.
Must be nice. I don't think I've got any melanin in my skin.
Oh no, I'm very pale. I'm a very pale person. Yeah. I went to Pride in York.
Oh yeah, was that fun?
And well, I was just woefully unprepared. Is the best way I can explain. I went to my friend Will's house, right? And it was like a group of the 4 of us. Mm-hmm. And I thought this was going to be like, we're going to go to town. We're going to get a couple drinks. We're going to sit in the sun. We're going to see the parade. We're going to say Pride. And then we're going to go home. Hello, Valentina. So that's what I wore like a little sundress. I was feeling a little cute.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we have to go to the race course. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, huh? Excuse me? It's also, sun is beating down. We walked the 40 minutes to the race course, which isn't bad. Like, I walked 45 minutes to town. But in the sun, I didn't put on sunscreen because I didn't think I was going to be, like, out. I thought I was just going to be, like, in the shade somewhere, sitting under an umbrella, sipping my Aperols.
Wear sunscreen, kids.
So then my friend Will happened to bring some sunscreen, but I was, like, trying to cover my face the whole time. Like, it was rough. Yeah. And then, so yeah, I got a bit of, like, a sunburn. I don't know if you can still see, like, on my arm here.
Not really.
It was fine now. But then, yeah, and then after that, because Ubers weren't going because a lot of the streets were closed because of the parade. Yeah. And then, I walked the hour back to my house from the race course. And in the hot sun, I was dehydrated. I was tired. I was like, I think I was also a little hungover. I was just unwell.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Not a good vibe.
Yeah.
Imagine the steps you got in, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I think I hit like 20,000 steps a day. Like, just that. And then I was supposed to go back to town for something else, but then oh, yeah, I know. So then there was this show with, like, I think it was the Drag Queen season 3 runner of Drag Race. Kitty Softclaws or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
So she was performing though at Impossible York, and I bought a ticket.
Oh.
And it was like £12, £13, something
That's
like
not
that.
bad.
But I was like, okay, I mean that's double the price of Coventry and other places. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then I ended up just kind of being really dehydrated, tired, and then I went to someone's house party, and then the vibes were good there, and I was like,
just stay there.
I can't be asked to go to town now. Yeah. So I was like, I'll just consider this to be like my donation to the drag community. Because I did not go because I was like, I couldn't be asked to leave.
What day? It was Friday, wasn't it?
This was Saturday.
Oh, see, I was Alton Towers.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah. What is that?
What's Alton Towers?
Yeah.
It's like a theme park. It's one of the better ones
Alton?
in the UK. Yeah, so it's
Where's Alton?
So like near Staffordshire.
Where's that?
North,
south, east, west, north. Then
no.
Stoke-on-Trent, the south.
It's like 2 hours down south from York.
So Midlands, ish.
Yeah, sort of.
Middle north.
I couldn't add and draw.
Where do you say the middle line is?
I don't know. Some people say like Sheffield, like Leicester, but
I would say Sheffield's the north.
Yeah, I'd probably say that too. And then some people like Manchester's the north. I'm like, is it?
I think it's the north. Yeah.
It's more northern than...
But also I feel like I have no real say in this, and I should probably just back off.
Yeah, I'm just from quite northern, so like to me, everything's
Yeah.
quite southern. So
That's what my housemate says as well. Because
Yeah.
he's from Middlesbrough and he says,
Yeah.
yeah, York is the south. I'm like, no, it's not. We
it's
are in
definitely
the
not
north.
the south.
We're in the north.
He only lives an hour away. It's not that deep. But yeah, so Alton Towers is like 2 hours down from York. It's lovely. You should go. So it's like Thorpe Park sort of vibes. Have you heard of Thorpe Park? Have you heard of Flamingo Land? No. Okay.
It's giving Daisy World.
Imagine like Six Flags, but like
Okay.
a bit of a shitter version.
Okay. I've never been to
Imagine,
Six
I've not
Flags,
been to
but
Six
yeah,
Flags.
neither have I. I've only been to Disney World.
Yeah. It's not like Disney World, but it's still really good. They've got like themed sections and things, and they've got a good amount of roller coasters.
Okay.
They've got
See, I'm so scared to go on roller coasters anywhere other than Disney because I'm like, Disney's the only park I trust because these rides aren't moving, they're not going anywhere.
Well, have you
Disney
heard
is scared of lawsuits, so they really
Yeah.
cover their asses. These parks, I'm like, I could fall off and die.
Have you heard of the Smiler Crash at Alton Towers?
I'm
Oh
really
my
selling
God.
it here.
So, this is like the only crash they've had, and it was in 2013, I believe, or something. No, a bit before that. And basically, it was too windy, and they shouldn't have released the carriages. And one of them had failed, so it hadn't gone over around the loop, so it was stuck on the track. And they sent the other one off, so it crashed into the back of it, and 2 girls lost their legs. Yeah, it was quite deep. Yeah, and they were like stuck there for 3 hours and they had to like fly emergency people in, so it was shut for ages. But it's back open now. I was on it this weekend.
Oh God, I would.
It's a top tier ride. It is fun.
I don't think I'd have the heart to.
It's got like 14 loops. Yeah,
That's a lot.
it is, and there's like a break halfway through because it's like quite intense.
I've been on. Actually, okay, no, that is a lie. I've been to. There's this park in Washington. It's some water park. I'm forgetting the name of it.
Yeah.
But I went to that back in the day on field trips, and I went on the ride where it's like an axe and it swings
Yeah.
upside down. I've been on that. Okay. So
Yeah.
I did lie. I have been on that.
That
Yeah.
one ride.
And then I think I went on one of the roller coasters, but it was a nice
Yeah.
sunny day. There wasn't any.
Yeah.
Weird
Do you
vibes.
do Universal when you go to Disney as well?
I've been to Universal once.
Okay.
I loved it.
I love
Oh my God. I
Universal.
also love Harry Potter. And
Yeah.
also now that the Star Wars thing is open in Disney World, I'm
Yeah.
going and I'm so excited.
Oh, we meant to go for my dad's 50th, but then COVID.
COVID, yeah.
So we never went.
Well, you could go for the 60th. Or
Oh, man, walking around.
yeah. Or like go before you get really settled into like real life with like jobs and career and
Yeah, it's
families
just quite
and all that.
expensive, like train ticket. Not train
get in the train under the ocean. Do you ever think one day we'll have like trains that go under the ocean like for long periods, like other than like the
Eurostar and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. One day. But maybe there'll be trains in the sky.
Oh.
Like,
I think with the wind and stuff, that'd just be too.
But what if it just went...
It's kind of like.
No, trains in the sky is a plane. Let me take that back.
Oh my God.
Am I dumb? Yeah. Please can I have another Twizzler?
And go for it. But I actually think we're gonna wrap this up.
Oh, that felt like so short.
I know it's been a couple minutes, so
Been a hot
we're
sack.
gonna have to wrap this up. But thank you so much, Erica, for
Thank
coming.
you for having me. Again.
And maybe next year we can have you back once or twice
Yeah.
because Erica's leaving us.
I am. I'm going on placement, guys.
She's going to London.
You know I love a London boy.
I enjoy it's in Brixton. Shoreditch in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you know that. You're so cultured. But yeah, no, so Erica's going to London for placement. She's working at Universal. And I'm really excited for you. But I'm
We were
also
just talking about Universal. That's weird.
yeah. It was like a little segue. But I'm really sad.
Me too.
Yeah. When she
gonna
told
miss
me,
you.
I was like, you're kidding. And then I was in the club that night and I was like texting her and I was like, Erica, I'm not being funny. I'm actually really sad. I was like,
I'll see you all the time. We'll see each other more than we think we will.
okay, yeah, no, here's the thing is like, because I'm like, obviously like now, like knowing that you're there, we don't like make as much of an effort then to see each other. It's like, oh, like I'll see her.
Yeah.
But like next year it'll be more like, oh, we have to meet up here now. And then, like, I
Exactly.
feel like I might see you more in some ways.
Yeah. Or what we do will be more like quality.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I will see you out later this week and we'll
Yeah.
have some fun.
If you
and-
can drag me out on Friday, we'll see.
I will come banging on your door. You are coming out. We need some quality time.
Yeah, I'll come.
Erica with a curly cut.
Aw. This is me signing off. Erica with a curly cut.
You'll be back. Shut up.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for listening. You can find us anywhere podcasts can be found, that being Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, all the places. You can also find us on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, hi. And also follow us on Instagram at The Universe Podcast. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye.